back. Like I said, it's probably going to be about like 7 hours later, but we're going to do this. We're going to finish the Rolling Born story, hopefully. At least like the base 2.0 patch, so. The Council of the Alliance Leaders is presently in progress in the Fragrant Chamber. I must ask that you step away from the doors, sir. I'm sorry, you're here on behalf of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. 1,000 pardons, my lord. Of course you may enter.
We keep treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Raubahn. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn, alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alphinaud? Minfilia? And 7 hells! Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garlean's offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the Primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garlean's proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Ralban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war. Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Ralban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round. On account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Alright. To Vesper Bay.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this!
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends. Let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Alright. Oh, another cutscene. All present, then let us begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the Maelstrom of Lib-Solomensa, the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of Twin Adder of Gridania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Lib-Solomensa, we have Castrum Occidens, situated in eastern Vilbrand, and Castrum Marinum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost of Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Meridianum to the mainland by means of a Magitech transporter. Or, a means to connect Castrum Marinum to the mainland by means of a Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Toilswood. And finally, in Mordana, stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. A forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect, the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum, boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Verditin Sasarvina. According to our intelligence, the Praefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost of Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Leaf, we would have you lead this assault. Verditin is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occidens will be as a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply. As soon as Verditin's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidens. At that very hour, the Limson Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marinum. Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens, and they'll have the Sylphs to help them. Phrixio's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength, while the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards. Another elite adventure unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission, to disable the Magitech field generator, which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the ultimate weapon is believed to be housed. Leaf, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway, which connects Sentry and Meridianum, preventing a timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordana. A wise precaution, the monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army by all accounts. It is well the Garleans did not think to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defensive have been compromised, the operation will enter its 4th and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Leaf's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the Pirates of Limsa Lominsa to the Monitorists of Ul'dah. In addition, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Companies. Ida, Papalimo, Ishtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Urianger, I would have you represent us in Ul'dah, reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tataru, please assist Urianger in any way you are able and ensure everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Nephilia, Sid, and I shall accompany the main host in an adversary capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession and make the necessary recommendations to command it, or to command. As Alphino mentioned, you are to lead the elite units of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well and stint not in your preparation. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Alright, let's go talk to the communications officer. You are welcome, Leaf Gaming of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost of at Cape Westwind and eliminate Prefectus Riditin Sas Arvina. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adalbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. Alright. Well, let's get this done. Oops. We're gonna have to kill some Imperials first. So, you're Leaf Gaming, the fearless leader of the elite adventurer unit. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friend report that Riditin Sas Arvina departed Castrum Occidens a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of the vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify its presence before we strike. Command to all units, requesting status report. This is Antlion 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Antlion 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. Antlion 3 here. We've got nothing for you either. This is Antlion 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait, disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert Cotter. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give you a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Leaf, and bring us Riditin's head. May Ralgar grant you strength. Commence diversionary maneuvers. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Listen, man. I just want to kill your boss. Alright. Let's get rid of Riditin Sassarvina. here we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the man who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer. I see, the commotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Occidents. A bold strategy, to be sure, but have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for him. Send word to Castrum Occidents. Tell them the Lemenzins are coming. At once, my lord. "15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Belsar first set foot in Eorzea. Yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as ever it did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The lands he has conquered were all beset with problems, poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we had never known, and he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution and oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Belsar saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I am not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason, in the name of Lord Van Belsar, I, Rididin Zasarvina, do swear to strike you down. Alright. I will suffer not to oppose Lord Van Belsar. Passed down in my home. So this is the strength of he who vanquished Titan. mastered. Your conviction and courage will be for naught. This I swear. You are stronger than I had expected. But I have my honor. I will not yield. Forgive me, I have failed you. Lord Van Belsar. That light. Magitech transporter. Leaf, are you there? What news of Riditon? Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Riditon Sasarina is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hurrah! "'Tis I. It seems you've done it again, Leaf. I'd raise a tankard to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castra Meridianum and destroying the ultimate weapon. I know. No rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue you your orders. I'll be waiting for you with the main host." "Look, Hydaelyn, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God." Prefectus slain? Regrettably so, my lord, and at the hand of the Icon Slayer, if the Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Riditon. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing, even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove they questioned his right. I cannot speak for them, my lord. My lord. Beg pardons, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Marinum. So this is their answer. Very well, we shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, my lord. Scion Gaming, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Occidens and Castrum Marinum. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Oriens. Already you have done much to advance our cause, performing such feats as are worthy of song. But if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. Nice. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters of the Maelstrom are holding their own against Garlean forces upon Vilbrand and the Rotano Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin, and you must take to the field once more. The Immortal Flames shall strike at Castra Meridianum by way of a diversionary maneuver. While the Garleans are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitech field that surrounds the Praetorium. The staging point for the mission lies in the shadow of Castra Meridianum in northern Thanalan, and that is where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Blue Fog on one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I am told, is in low spirits, and it would do for our troops well to see the hero of Cape Westwind appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fire in their hearts. Alright, well, before I do that, we're going to go to Ul'dah. because I believe I can get a promotion for my grand company. Yep, I have just enough. With the power vested in me, I hereby appoint you to the rank of Flame Sergeant 3rd Class. By this promotion, you are now eligible to undertake a wider range of company leads. May you fight to the last for coin and country. I also believe... Nope, not yet. Yep, I need 6,000. Need 6,000 seals. 6,000. That's crazy. But not undoable, especially since we now have a bunch of new stuff. So that would be 26, 31, 37, 43, 49, probably like 5,000. And then 5,600, 6,200. Yeah. So basically, we just got to do this. So the easiest way for us to do this is to go into our duty finder here and queue up for Cutter's Cry. Real quick. We'll just get a dungeon in real quick. Because once I can undertake the expert delivery missions, I can trade in, no, wait. Is this the right one? Yeah. I can trade in old dungeon gear for seals, which then allow me to get promotions, which then allow me to go up in rank, because right now we're right here. And there's 3 of them, and then I don't remember how high I can go in a realm anymore. But I would like to at least max it out. But I will do that in my own time. So, I just wanted to make that a point. Oh, also, if we go, we can check on our retainer that I haven't had sitting there since I've forgotten about it. We can go here. Let's go check out our retainer. I technically don't have to go all the way over here. I could have went to the other summoning bell, but... Alright, you completed a venture. New venture report. Awesome. Alright, so now what we will do is we will view his gear and stuff. He is level 6, so we can give him this level 5 sword. We can, I guess, just go ahead and throw this on. Gives better, right? 7, 13. That's fine. You can keep the array. We can give him this chest plate. We can give him these gloves. We can give him these legs. And these boots. As well as we don't have a shield. I could give him this, but I'm not going to. We'll give him this necklace. This bracelet. This ring, and that ring. Why not? Alright, and then we can assign him to a venture. We're going to do field exploration. we can do this, and there you go. Alright, and then we're going to go to the gold saucer. Cactopots. Alright, let's see if I can win big again. No. 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 Oh. Nope, not this time. Do it again. No. Maybe. Nope, not quite. One more. Oh, well, we'll do. Oh, well, not the corner I wanted, but 5 and 7, that's 12. Sure. Okay. Alright, well, now we wait until tomorrow. And then we're gonna go. I can't remember if I did this or not. Yep, I already put mine in. Alright, well, then I guess we can just find a person for gate. At least try to do this. Oh, I got 4 minutes before this starts. So we'll just sit here and wait, we'll chill. Alright. So, for this one, I won't be able to complete most of it until later. But, oh well, I got the Basilisk right now. I can do. And then this one, got Earth's Gift. Proud Creek, Iraq, Silklands, Angels Wilds. Yeah, so Warrior I won't be able to complete until later. This one, I'm gonna have to backtrack at one point to go to Boulder Downs. And then that one should be done shortly thereafter. Because I'm going to do these right now. As soon as I do this little event, which I've got 2 minutes for. Just so anybody is aware, I always lose these. So... achievements, we can see our... Let's look at the gold saucer ones. We awarded a total of 80 points in the fashion reward. Oh, almost. That's a lot. How close am I to that? Yeah. Nowhere near. Almost there. We're gonna try to go and do this. So, basically, you just kind of pick a spot and just stay there. Alright, 3 seconds. Oh, let's hope. Oof. There ain't no way. Oof. Alright, it's a cop-out. Oh, I'm barely inside that. Oh, just one more. Oh, good lord. One. Alright, that was good. So, now... next one, I think happens... Yep, 9:40. But we don't have any time for that, so... we are going to go ahead and go to Blackbrush. That is the closest place we can go to. Actually, let's summoning though. Sergeant Gaming. Yours is a most welcome presence here at Camp Blue Fog. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castra Meridianum at a moment's notice. Alas, with our while our troops are here in body, their minds are out anywhere but. The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history, but with a hero such as you walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. Sergeant Gaming, I mentioned that I was hoping you might raise the flagging spirits of the men and women of our garrison. Worry not, it is no unnecessary laborious task that we ask of you. The mere presence of a hero such as you walking in their midst would no doubt serve to restore in them a measure of morale. So I ask of you this, make your way to the Cerulean processing plant and report to General Raubon once you have arrived. And Godspeed, Sergeant Gaming, our troops are counting on you. Alright, now I just gotta kill 5 basilisks. Here's one. Sorry, that's me. Talk to Raubon. After I unlock the Aetherite. Well, if it isn't the hero who brought down the Prefectus. It's good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, the mood about the camp here is grim at best. I was hoping that your presence alone might serve to raise spirits. Unfortunately, it would seem that many are too preoccupied wallowing in fear and self-pity that they may have yet to even notice you have arrived. Might I ask you to make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement to those men and women whose spirits falter? I had a mind to do it myself, but I am quite certain it would carry more weight coming from you. Once you have seen to the others, go and do the same for Edelstein. No matter what he may claim, Lieutenant, it would also be better for a bit of browsing. Trust me, I know. Well, the Garleans are not near as frightening as you. I'd sooner face a vanguard while naked as my name tag. I break my fast on Garleans, and right now I'm very hungry. Your stirring gesticulation has reawakened me to my purpose. Hero or no, I will fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. By Ralph. Without my realizing it, the fire of my resolve had grown dim, but thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. If needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. But that reminds me, Sergeant Gaming, there is one other matter. Prior to launching our final offensive, we will be conducting a series of special training exercises centered on common combat maneuvers and their telltale markers. I thought you might fancy a spot of warming up before we faced off against the Garleans, so I've taken the liberty of applying for clearance on your behalf. Alright, so this is the next set of Hall of the Novice. You have rekindled the flames of courage that burn within our brave men and women's hearts, and for this I thank you. And now the time for battle is nigh. We must march forth with no worries or regrets. General Raubon awaits you at Castor Meridianum. The battle will not be an easy one, but I trust that you are up to the task. Godspeed, Sergeant Gaming. Alright, well, he wants me to go do that. I'm going to go back to Ul'dah real quick, and I'm going to do the, Hall of the Novice. But I will be right back. I'm going to take a bathroom break and then grab a drink. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the break. My kid had a nightmare, so I had to deal with that real quick. The perks of having kids. But, you know, I love them, so it's worth it. Alright, so we are going to do the, whoops, not the end keep. We're going to do the Hall of the Novice trading for the next set of little training tips. They mainly teach you about markers, what to do when you see them, that kind of stuff. There is a lot more talking involved in this one, so I may or may not cut this part out. I don't know yet. Probably not, because I am live. I would like to keep it all authentic, my breaks, everything, just so everybody can kind of get an idea on how long I've played the game. But these are kind of fun. They're little tutorials, teach you how to do stuff. That, and I believe they are all different depending on your role. now we basically just do all 3 of those together. Or all 4 of those, sorry. First one. We'll do the second one now. So this is the automatic marker. We've already seen this with Ifrit. I think it's Ifrit. One of them does it. One of the things that we've already done had one of these, I believe. I could be wrong though. So this one, basically, don't stand in the center, otherwise it will kill you. You want to stand just outside it. That way you don't take the full brunt of it, and it doesn't push you back that far. Just like that. Just outside it, but not in it. basically just don't want to get as far away from it as possible. We dealt with this with Titan. When he leaves the battlefield and he comes back in, he goes to knock part of the arena off. You just want to stand as far away from it as possible. This one is basically you just gotta stand within it. Otherwise everybody will get hit by it. I believe this one is just a different variant of it. Basically do what we did last time and just do all of them that we learned so far. So with this one, there's stuff to go over right there. Face the other way. Then we come back. Alright. Now these ones are a bit more advanced. Yeah, so these are tether markers. Stand too close, you die. If you break the tether, then you take less damage. See? Now it's broken. This one teaches you how to block certain attacks. Sometimes they'll try to hit an enemy or an object. You want to prevent that, so you gotta stand in front of it. On me, so I'll take the hit and the bomb lands. Kind of dealt with those with some enemies, but not really. We had an instance of it in Hawkman. gets all of those visual markers and everything. Plus, we get a nice little ring. It's basically the brand new ring, which is better. But it makes it to where when we level up a job, if we're level 1, we're going to get an extra 30% on top of a brand new ring because you can stack them. So that's an extra 60%. Since I'm on a double server, that's an extra 120% XP. Plus, if you really wanted to add in all my bonuses, that'd be an extra 60%, so that's 180, and then my headgear that I use for it is an extra 20%, so 40. So, quite a bit of a bonus XP on top of the armory bonus, and yeah, it is a lot. But we're going to go to the cerulean processing plant, and we are going to continue on with the story. We're going to basically finish the story as best as we can. Hero returns. I trust that your visit has done much to lift the spirits of our garrison on the eve of our greatest battle yet. Time is of the essence. Let us commence the briefing at once. Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, I would share with you glad tidings. Doubtless spurred on by news of the siege of Castrum Oriens, the Maelstrom has struck a double blow. Castrum Occidents and Castrum Marinum are now under blockade. Phase 2 of Operation Archon is a success. Reports tell us that the Garleans offered fierce resistance, but that the Admiral yielded them not one ill. Occidents, Meridianum, and Orients thus suppressed, the third phase may begin in earnest. Even as we speak, the Order of the Twin Adder moves to blockade the railway leading hither from Castrum Sentry, and that can mean but one thing. The hour has come to strike at the heart of the Garlean invasion force. Castrum Meridianum, the den of the Black Wolf. Fellow Eorzeans, I am Minfilia, mistress of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. There exist myriad barriers that divide us, those of race and nation, language and creed, to name but a few. Such barriers serve to isolate us from our neighbors, yet they also serve to define who we are. Shorn of them, there would be little to distinguish one from another, and the rich variety of our lives would give way to sterile orthodoxy. These barriers can never truly be broken down, of course, not so long as there is liberty in the world, but they can be transcended. Verily, we do so now in coming together for this grand endeavor to fight side by side in defense of our shared home. Before me stands the adventurer Leaf Gaming. You all know him as the man who will lead the unit tasked with destroying the ultimate weapon. We Scions know a different Leaf, however. We know him as a dear friend who has endured untold hardship on our behalf. A true hero who has ever blazed a path for us to follow. Why do I tell you this? I tell you, friends, because it is time for us to blaze a path for him. Our objective is to wreak such havoc outside the walls of Meridiana as to afford Leaf and his comrades the time they need to disable the Magitech field generator within. With the path thus cleared, we may finally turn our minds to the true goal of this operation, the destruction of the ultimate weapon. All troops prepare for battle. I fear I can't accompany you this time. The unenviable task of facilitating communication between our forces has been trusted to the Ironworks, you see. Know, though, that I will be praying for your safe return. See that you come back to us, my friend. May the crystal bless you and keep you. We will suffer the Black Wolf to prowl our lands no more. Let us teach the hunter what it is to be hunted. Forward, comrades, for Eorzea. Go now, Leaf, and bring us one step closer to the dawn. Alright, we have a new duty. Now, we can do that to save this one. Actually, do I not have, what's this, 45? Let's go ahead, and this one is 41. So we'll keep that one for later. I'll use it on something else. That we'll be getting shortly. Finally. That took forever. Then again, it is 10:45 on a Wednesday, so it's not surprising. But we can continue. And the thing with this one is you can't skip the cutscenes. So everybody's got to watch them. my lord has been quite... well, only to discover that you are but another adventurer, no better than the multitude. Sorry about that, I had to grab something. Yet in spite of this, the masses hold you their champion and shower honors upon your head. It defies all reason. How is it that you could be such a thorn in our side? Wherever you appear, you leave havoc in your wake. You even slew Ridditon, one of our very finest. Well, I will not speculate. Truth be told, I could care less how you have done these things. What matters to me is the fact that you have done them. If you are allowed to continue, you will eventually deprive me of all that I have toiled for, all that is mine by right. My minions, my comrades, even my Lord Gaius. Well, you cannot have him. His dreams and ambitions, his body and soul, they are mine, do you hear me? All mine. I lost everything once before, I will not suffer it to happen again. I will kill you, adventurer, only your death remains. No, it's happening all over again. Please, I cannot bear it. Don't take him away from me. My Lord Gaius. another poor fool who craves Gaius's affection over all else. May her soul know rest. 'Tis a miracle no harm has come to you, my friend, one for which I will happily give thanks. And thanks to your fine diversionary work, we succeeded in bringing down the generator tower, and with it, the Magitech field. The way to the Praetorium now lies open. The only problem is, we can't reach it on foot. Nay, we need to take the Enterprise. I left her at the Cerulean processing plant, so let's regroup there. This is it, Leaf. The final confrontation awaits. Alright. So we got our introduction to Elegant Tombstones. And I'm going to talk to Raubon real quick. I knew you wouldn't let us down, soldier, but the Praetorium, stripped of its defenses, the way to the ultimate weapon lies open. The time has come for the final phase of Operation Archon. For the final phase of the operation, my flames will storm Castrum Meridianum and suppress what is left of the Imperial garrison. If all goes well, this will allow you to reach the Praetorium unopposed, fit and ready for your encounter with the ultimate weapon. Yours is the most dangerous mission of all, but the best must bear the heaviest burden, and you're the best we have. There's not another soul in this realm that could see this deed done, and Werliv and Kane are of the same mind as me. Though all hangs on your success, you must not let our plight make you desperate. Victory belongs to the bold, not the reckless. Bards are wont to sing of heroes who valued their life at naught next to honor, love, and liberty. But, I tell you now, that which men value at naught, they sell cheap. Risk no more than you must, you hear me? Now, best you were off. We have work to do, the both of us. See that your preparations are in order, then report to Sid. He awaits you with the Enterprise at the Cerulean processing plant. May Ralger grant you strength. Oh, leave me alone. Alright. Now we're gonna go talk to Sid. The Enterprise is at your disposal. When you're ready to head for the Praetorium, you need only say the word. If we succeed in destroying the ultimate weapon, it will deal a crippling blow to the Empire's hopes of conquest. After that, the 14th Legion would not dare to move against us, barring the discovery of further elegant doomsday devices, that is. Let's be on our way, Leaf. Gaius and his plaything await. Alright, well, we've unlocked that. And I'm going to take a quick little break real quick. I got some stuff that I gotta take care of real quick. On my end, I'm having some lag issues. I want to see if I can get it sorted. So I'm going to end the stream here, and then I will be right back as soon as I can. So give me just 1 minute. Alright? Bye.